Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. I'm your host Parikshit, and today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 12. So first, here's a quick unboxing experience of the iPhone 12. The iPhone 12 comes in a much thinner and smaller package than previous iPhones. Apple says that they left out the earphones and the charging brick so that they can save the environment from tons of e-waste. A lot of people have already talked about this, so I'm going to skip over it. You get the power cable and the other accessories like the Apple sticker and the SIM ejector tool. Alright, so first let's talk about the biggest upgrade, the design. Taking after the iconic iPhone 5, you could stare at the design of the iPhone 12 all day long. It's got a glass back, and yes, of course, it's a fingerprint magnet, but that's expected. The flat design and the edges feel great in hand, and it feels so much more comfortable to hold than compared to my iPhone XR. It's thinner, lighter, and smaller, even though it has the same screen size of 6.1 inches. It's got aluminum rails, and with this matte black finish, it looks gorgeous. The next big upgrade is the display. Gone are the times of the LCD panel. Instead, we get this high-resolution OLED. It's got deep, dark, inky blacks, colors pop, and it has a maximum brightness of 650 nits and 1200 nits when viewing HDR content. The display is easily viewable outdoors. It's got a P3 Cinema standard color gamut, and everything looks awesome on it. So the panel is great. It isn't 120Hz, but as I've expressed before, this isn't a deal breaker. The bezels surrounding the phone also got smaller thanks to the new display. This results in a slightly smaller form factor. We can't talk about the display without talking about that notch. At this point, the notch has become a characteristic of the iPhone, and it isn't a bother. You won't notice it unless you're staring at it with a white screen in the background, so it's okay. The notch houses Face ID, and it works great on the iPhone 12. It's fast and works from a variety of different angles. In our world of masks, it would have been really nice to see Apple implement the iPad Air power button Touch ID, but maybe another time. Next, let's talk about power and performance. Yet again, the iPhone is in a world ahead of other phones when it comes to performance. The iPhone 12 is powered by the new, incredibly fast and efficient A14 Bionic. The A14 seems a big step up, and from my time with the phone, everything seems to fly. Apps open fast, and complex camera operations were smooth and quick. Some of the camera operations use up all of the compute engines on the A14, which brings us to the next thing that I'd like to talk about, the cameras. All the cameras on the iPhone 12 are 12 megapixels. The main wide camera gets a new lens, which according to Apple lets in 27% more light thanks to the bigger f1.6 aperture and sharper 7-element construction. There is mention of sharpness improvements on the ultra-wide, and I have to say, so far it's present. It seems that this amazing correction is done by the powerful A14. And yeah, as far as I could see, the images definitely do look sharper. But that's as far as hardware goes. A lot of the new improvements are thanks to software and the power of the A14 Bionic. That's computational photography, essentially. This gives us Smart HDR3, night mode, and even deep fusion on all cameras, including the front. So photos look much better, and video gets great gains, gaining night mode time-lapse and 10-bit HDR recording with Dolby Vision up to 4K 30 FPS, and extended dynamic range with 4K 60 FPS, even on the front-facing camera. I was surprised with the footage coming out of this phone. It's crazy good. But if you want to see more, stay tuned. I've got a full video talking about the camera and showcasing its capabilities with video coming soon. Last but not least, let's talk about the extras. That's MagSafe, battery life, and water resistance. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to test anything related to MagSafe with my time with the iPhone 12. But in my time with the phone, I got to experience the amazing battery life. I think with the camera running continuously and the screen at max brightness with cellular data on, I went from approximately 65% to around 25% in maybe 2 hours time, and that's really impressive. The iPhone 12 is also water resistant up to 6 meters for 30 minutes, so you should be fine with it in the rain or even if it takes a small splash. So yeah, these are my first impressions of the iPhone 12. So far, it's amazing, and if I ever get the chance, I'd love to pick one up for myself. A huge shout out to my friends Nidhi, Amog, and Ananya. Without them, this video couldn't have been possible. So huge thanks to them, and thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.